Welcome, Capricorn. We're going to start your tarot for today for upcoming energies. They didn't let me do my intro. All right, I'm seeing a lots of hermit energy. What wanted to pop out in the Fool? A lot of you may be reflecting on new beginnings, on taking a leap of faith on something. Okay, so that wanted to pop up. And I have the Chariot, travel, victory, focus, heading towards something. Okay, anyway, we are going to check what's coming up for you as we start July. Okay, personal reads, guys. You can see my profile page. Claim it down below if it resonates. We'd love to hear from you guys. Spirit, talk to me for Capricorns. What is coming up in their energy? This feels strong. All right, some type of ending. Okay, so end of a cycle. All right, no wonder we have new beginnings, right? Whenever the Fool is there, something else is ending in your life, a necessary ending. Remember, it could feel hard sometimes, but it takes out the weeds. Okay, so the spring flowers can grow. And I have the Two of Cups. Okay, so let's take a look. Where is this going? And the Sun. Okay, very nice. So, Five of Swords. What's ending, Spirit? What is all of this? Seven of Swords. Okay, so whether you are, we'll pull some more, but some of you maybe this is reconciliation, maybe this is a love bond with the Two of Cups. Okay, usually more romantic, but it could be any type of love bond. And we have the Sun, clarity, happiness. Now, what is ending? As I shifted my focus, I'm seeing petty fights. Okay, and this person here is looking at bills. Okay, so maybe and I have Seven of Swords. That can be strategy. Okay, that can be lies, that can be deceit. If it's ending and we're getting to a happier note, I'm going to say it's ending for the better. If there were games, communication issues, lack of communication can be a communication issue, for example. And I do have the Three of Pentacles. For some of you with all the Five of Swords and endings, and this could be teamwork or building a foundation now. And I see Six of Swords, moving on, healing to calmer waters, trying to heal a situation. And I have the Ace of Wands and a Knight of Wands. Okay, lots of new beginnings and passions, okay, motivated movement, okay, with this energy. Spirit, talk to me more about the Sun, the Two of Cups. What is this about for Capricorn? Well, definitely some type of new beginning, some type of new spark hitting you guys. And there's that Chariot that wanted to show on the bottom of the deck. All right, that is victory being focused. Some of you may have someone heading towards you. You may be heading towards somebody else. But there's definitely some type of ending. And I feel like, yeah, after stagnation, a lot of healing, reflecting, things of that nature. Okay. Queen of Wands, fire sign energy may be relevant. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles wanted to pop up. That is your sign energy, Capricorn, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius showing. And I have the Hanged Man. Okay, so I will say, this doesn't look it. We're starting out with you guys walking away from something, and yes, there was some type of ending. I got 10-10 in your reading, ending of stress and even new mindsets, Capricorn. Okay, but there are some delays here. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Now, hopefully, some of you have passed this, but the important part, the most thing you should take away is that there is an ending, and it's an ending to toxicity. Is maybe maybe you're walking away from something, or you've fixed the bond, you know what I mean? Or you're going to fix it, because I have something coming towards you, and it looks like there's a lot of reflection and delays and needing to see things from a different angle. This could be a divine timing thing. Hopefully, all you guys are going to be on different timelines in your dynamics with this, okay, if this is your message. But there will be some delays, it looks like, okay, because it looks like there may be lots of work to do still. That Death card coming out as the first card out. There has been an ending to toxic energy. There may be some healing that needs to be done, things that need to be brought to the light, foundations to be built before we can get to all that passionate energy, before we can bring those two cups together. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. What else for Capricorn? And we got here oak tree. All right, Sagittarius got something similar. So permanent, stability, protection, fertility, deeply rooted, something very long lasting. Okay, what else do we got here? And the scuba diver, huh? All right, a lot of deep reflection. Well, we see that in the Four of Swords, and we see that in the Hanged Man. That is a lot about connecting to the divine. Four of Swords is deep reflection, thinking about it, a lot on the mind here. And I have the Wheel of Karma here. Now, this is not just karma, this is dharma, which is also about how well you achieved your society roles and work ethic and things like that, your principles, cause and effect, fortune, rise and fall. All right, so let's see. And I have friends. Okay, friends may be a part of this cycle. That can also be third person or just a group. social media, and 50-50. Things can go either way, all right? That wheel is spinning. Things may not be set in stone, and I see many options, free will choices, all right? So going with the wind, a lots of travel cards, a lots of uncertainties and things that need to be fixed, again, around heart and home. Sagittarius got something similar. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign or something. Okay, but I do see legacy and heart's desire. So it almost feels like with this energy, there is a deep rooted connection here, but things can go either way if the proper reflecting, if the proper angles aren't being done. You know what I mean? To fix this, I see walking away, getting over hard times. Okay, end of cycles here. So it may be that some of you guys are in some type of transition with this message. All right, if this is your message, hopefully it's something long one. Okay, bottom of the deck, I am seeing there may I have two characters here. Okay, I have a cat, not my problem, cool cat. You know, this could be the behavior that needs to end. All right, a certain, it could have attributed to toxicity. And then we have the lone biker, someone coming forward very passionate, or just being alone. Let me see, someone standing up for their freedom. We started this with new beginnings and cycles and things ending. Okay, so, and I have another sacrifice, giving things up. Here we have heroic, heed the call, let go. A lot of cards of surrender. Okay, so, and maybe you guys are at a big crossroads in life, Capricorn. Okay, where things, our love bond can flourish, or it can, you know, 50-50, you know, walking away, someone putting emotional distance here, you know, rough periods, but it's looking more like on the good side with the first card being oak tree, if everyone behaves, right? All right. Capricorn, light and love, I hope those messages help.